Myself, Budhana Rahul. Today, I am explaining about my internship program, which I have done in the domain of embedded systems. My project was microwave simulation. In this project, in this PPT, the contents are introduction to C language, requirements to implement this project, embedded systems, my matrix keypad, CLCD display, ISR, timer. Right. I explained about what is micro oven. In this micro oven, there are different modes like micro mode, grill mode, convection mode, start mode, and end of the PPT, I will explain about the block diagram of the this project. Introduction to C language. C is the dominative language in embedded system programming, as it provides a perfect balance between easy to write code and direct hardware component. Easy to C language is easy to like, as the C is the basic language of an basic language. It easy to write and easy to combine the and hardware. It enables developers to create efficient, portable, and maintainable program, making it ideal to embedded systems with limited resources. In this C language, we are using loops as while loop, do while loop, for loop, and breaker, continuous, and operators like arithmetic and logical relative bitwise operators, arrays, pointers, strings, and storage classes like text segment, stack data segment, etc. The requirement to implement this project are mplab IDE software and XCI compiler, Pixin Lab software, matrix keypad, CLCD display, and ISR timer, etc. Embedded system is a specific computer systems that perform dedicate function with a large scale. Embedded system is the combination of software and hardware. In the embedded systems, the microcontroller or microprocessor are known as the brain of the systems. There is no microprocessor and microcontroller. There is no embedded systems. In this microprocessor, there are inbuilt memory to store code and to store operations, and the input output devices are assigned to the processors. The software, the program that runs on the hardware to execute specific task. Matrix keypad. It is a keypad in which number of tactile switches are connected in rows and column concept. In this project, we are using 3 into 4 combination of tactile switches. It is used when more number of in the matrix keypad is used in more number of users inputs are required, and still when those same controller input output lines, there are most commonly used uses of these tactile switches are telephones, like old model keypad mobile phones, also calculators, digital locks, etc. CLCD display. CLCD display is most commonly used display in the projects, and also CLCD display is used in calculators, scientific calcs, old model gaming processors, etc. It is most commonly used display. It has two types of communication modes, 4-bit communication mode and 8-bit communication mode. In this process, in this micro and project, we are using 4-bit mode. In the Pixin Lab, there are two types of CLCD displays to implement the project. first 16 into 2 display and 16 into 4 display. Basically, 16 into 2 display containing of 16 columns and 2 rows, and 16 into 4 display containing of 16 columns and 4 rows. It displays the hierarchical and classical characters and some specific characters also. Interrupt service routine, ISR. Interrupt. We know what is an interrupt. Interrupt is a signal that pass the current running program and execute the interrupt service routine. Interrupt service routine. Sorry to disturbance. Interrupt service routine. Interrupt service routine functions is a software that gets executed and responsible to an interrupt. It handles the event and perform necessary action before returning control to the main program. An interrupt is a signal that indicates an event to need implementation. Timers. Timers are used to measure time interval generated present delay. There are fundamental for wide range of applications for simple blink LEDs to complex real-time systems. Timers are counters condense time interval between events. The time is measured based on the system clocks used in the inbuilt of the microcontroller. We are used two types of counters, step up counter and step down counter. What is micro oven? Micro oven is a designed to heat food in quick and continuous way. Micro oven wa- uh, Micro oven heat food by exposing it to electromagnetic radiation in micro oven frequency range. There are several modes in various general. In our program we used four different types of modes: micro mode, grill mode, convention mode, and start mode. Micro mode is used to cook food in constant manner, like curries and etc etc. It's the heat of with the heat of high planes, which takes the power of 900 watts. When we press key 1 in the matrix keypad, micro mode is selected. In the micro mode, we used to set time as we required. The key star is used to clear time that we set. The key hash is used to enter or start micro mode. With entering time, the micro mode by default it takes power up to the 900 watt as maximum. Grill mode, when we press key 2 in micro matrix keypad, grill mode is selected. We can set the time as required. Uh, as in the micro mode, grill mode has two commands to clear and entering as star and ash. Grill mode is used to cook meat or roast bread, etc. Convention mode is used to set convention mode is friendly mode, because convention mode is used to set temperature as well as the time as required. In the convention mode, it takes preheat time as we enter the temperature. It it takes 60 seconds as the preheat time to heat the inner to heat the inner temperature. On pressing the key 3 in the matrix keypad, convention mode is set. Start mode. On pressing the key 4 In matrix keypad, start mode is selected. Start mode is basically used to heat food at short time. Cooking cooking time is set as default as 30 seconds in start mode. As we required to increase the time, press key 4 again to increase the time. Has how much the time is required, press the key multiple times to increase the time. This is the block diagram of the micro oven. The microcontroller consisting connecting to fan, buzzer, and input output devices, and the fan is used to cool down the microcontroller, and buzzer is used to indicate the task is completed, and display which displays the time, temperature, and different types of mode and etc. Matrix keypad used to select the modes. These are the the main softwares used in this project. First one, PIC simulation lab. This this is the PIC simulation lab, which we implemented the whole program in this software only. The mplab IDE and mplab version 620 are used to simulate the XC8 is used as the simulation as XC8 compiler. This is my code. In this code, we have defined the screen. First, we see power on screen, and then after the 5 seconds, it shows the menu screen. Menu screen is containing of four modes as we shown in the PPT: micro mode, grill mode, convention mode, and start. After the menu screen, we press any of the key, it goes to different types of modes. First, when we press key 1, micro mode is enabled. It shows display shows mic micro mode. In this micro mode, we have to set temperature, and the buttons 4, 5, 6 are uses as resume, pause, and stop. When we press 6, it it stops the it stops the overall program, and it returns to the menu screen. The every mode containing of same program. We go to the Pixin lab to show the program. This is this is the software of Pix simulation lab. We implement this project in the microprocessor PIC 16F87777A. We have to restart it. When we restart it, it first show power on screen uh, up to 5 seconds. After the power on screen, it shows menu screen. Menu screen will containing with four modes: micro mode, grill mode, convention mode, start mode. These numbers are indicated to press key. When we press 1, it goes to micro mode. In default, micro mode takes 900 watts as power, has high temperature. I am selecting 1 minute 11 seconds. Press hash to start the mode. Press clear to clear the micro mode, and it again enter into menu screen. When we press hash, it started. If we press key 5, it passes. When if we press key 4, it resume or restart the same program. If we stop, if we pause, When we press key 6, it stops the overall program and it takes to menu screen as default. After the ending of this timer, it displays time up and also displays the enjoy your meal, and it indicated with a buzzer. Shall we wait up to end of the time? Have you listened the sound, buzzer sound? The buzzer sound is fixed as 1 second to indicate. If we press key 2, it takes to grill mode. Grill mode is normally used to cook meat or bread, etc. It is also used to roast bread, roast particles. We set the time. I am setting 11 minutes and 11 seconds. If we press star, the time is cleared. Minutes has cleared. Again we press 2 minutes 11 seconds. Minutes has cleared. Press hash to enter this. If we press 5, it will pause. The screen is paused and the fan is stopped. If we press 4, it resume. In the convection mode, we give the temperature as default. It is user friendly. In the convection mode, the temperature is limited to 180 degrees. If we give above the temperature 180 degrees, it can take default 180 degrees. Let me enter the temperature has 100. Press enter. Preheat time. In the convection mode, it has default. It takes preheat time to heat the temperature in the micro oven. In the previous mode, there is no preheat time. In the based on the time which we give, in that only it takes preheat. But this convection mode is quite different to them. Convection mode is also known as a user friendly mode. In this convection mode, we will select the temperature as well as the time as we required. After the end of this preheat time, it asks the time to enter. Shall we enter? The time has 20. Time has 1 minute. The tactile switches as slow. Okay, we can implement last and final mode as start mode by pressing key 4. It takes as time as default 30 seconds. In this start mode, we used to heat the food has been prepared before. If we want to increase the time, we press 4 again to add the 30 seconds to the timer. See the timer. I am pressing again. It takes more 30 seconds to increase. It takes a 1 minute, 2 minutes. As we press key 6, it returns to the menu screen. This is our menu screen. Thank you to listening my in presentation.